two masters. The words are what they're after. Youth mirrors age. Prayer follows disaster. If you see one set of footprints, you thought there should be two. Don't despair, probably someone there carrying you. One thing's certain, with providence renowned, these folks are proclaimers, and they'll write it all down. Because it's okay, it's alright to go to church on a Monday night. Bricks, spires, roads, and choirs aren't all it's all about. And church might just break out in a coffee house, in a coffee house, in a coffee house. That's right, this coffee house. Appreciate that. Very kind of you. And if you recognized any of the characters in that little tune, they're real. One of them used to sit right there. He moved to Atlanta. He was the first guy. And well, there's a very renowned poet from this town that we all know, and he's quoted in there a little bit. There's a few other poets, etc., etc. So thanks, I appreciate that. It's very nice of y'all. The next song I'm going to do is one that I sometimes joke that I think it's like Neil's requesting this song almost every time he talks about one of his favorite things. He talks about it once in a while, which is fine with me. It's one of my favorite things too. There's a lot of varieties of these products. Neil happens to be partial to the ones from the liquidy ones from northwestern United Kingdom. I happen to be partial these days to more of the ones that are from central Kentucky, but that's okay. It all works. And I love the ones that are from Cuba and Puerto Rico. And anyway, you kind of get the point. I wrote this song a few years ago, sitting on my couch. It took me about 5 minutes, and that's when I went, hey, this one might be worth keeping. I'm going to tell you all the circumstances of it because they're in the song, so I'll just do it. This song's called Strong Brown Water. I need a splash of the strong brown water. I got a dreaming dog on my lap, and my woman's gone to bed. Don't want to wake that dog, but I think I'm gonna. Cause that strong brown water's sure gonna help my head. Well, the week's been long, and the evening was too short. Not much ahead, maybe watch some sport. Man's made us call it quits. Man's best this year by me. 2 ounces of SBW, what's missing from the scene? Yeah, I need a splash of the strong brown water. I got a dreaming dog on my lap, and my woman's gone to bed. Don't wanna wake that dog, but I think I'm gonna. Cause that strong brown water will sure help my head. I don't want it every day, I didn't need it today. But when the need comes down, I want it right away. Yeah, go on, Hirtz. All I need with my strong brown water is some glass, straight up, no ice. Yeah. That's all I ask. Oh yes, and maybe some sipping water on the side, and then I kiss all the day's cares goodbye. Now the fire's dying down, I may not finish it anyway, but that strong brown water brought a smooth end to this day. Nick, help me out here. That's why I dog on my lap, and my woman's gone to bed. Don't wanna wake that dog, but I think I'm gonna. 'Cause that strong brown water will sure help my head. Yeah, I need a splash of strong brown water. Got a dreaming dog on my lap, and my woman's gone to bed. Don't wanna wake that dog, but I think I'm gonna. That strong brown water will sure help my head. That strong brown water surely gonna help my head. And now it's time for me to go to bed. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it. So at the time of the year that I wrote that song, which was winter because of the fire in the fireplace, for me, rye at that point, for me, it's only rye in winter. I don't know why, that's just my winter thing. Or not winter thing at this time of year. So, but you do you, man. Keep on doing me. The next song I'm going to do is on the patio at twilight. And my friend Dave, hi Dave, I think he's out there hopefully watching. Dave came up with this one and said, I don't really know what to do with it. And I said, okay, fine. And I was driving to Franklin, Kentucky, stopped in Nashville on the way to shoot a music video in early 2020, and I was pretty sure I had COVID because I was not well. And literally I had another person driving with me, and I got to take a nap, and in the middle of the fever dream, this song kind of came to the melody and just hit me. So, okay, well, that sounds like it must be meant to be. But there's a lot of folks who, for their jobs, they have to be gone a lot. And this one's really about a over-the-road trucker, and woohoo, out of the house a lot, yeah. And so I think for all of us, but particularly folks who have to travel a lot, sometimes the doubts can creep in there, and we hope we're doing everything that we should be doing. And sometimes we have to ask that. That's kind of what this song's about. So I'm going to give it a whirl. On the patio at twilight, sun's fading off to the west. I humbly beseech thee, Lord, have I done my best? Seeds of discouragement overwhelming my mind. Is there peace up ahead? Is it something I'll find? I keep my nose to the grindstone. Yes, I know I need to ask her. All the miles in the highway, if I call, will she answer? On the patio at twilight, sun's fading off to the west. I humbly beseech thee, Lord, have I done my best? Gone for too long, dreaming of a song, lost my way in the haze, blurring of the days. I've been gone for too long, lost my way in the haze, dreaming of a song, nothing left for me to say. And the sun sinks so slowly, the fire gives reflection, pretend it may be enough, for there is no perfection. So I sing a soft song, dreams of glories to acquire. I got no answers, just reflections of the fire. On the patio at twilight, sun's fading off to the west. I humbly beseech thee, Lord, have I done my best? On the patio at twilight, reflections by the fire. On the patio at twilight, have I done my best? Very kind of you guys. Very nice of you all. So, about 3 years ago, I guess, I was thinking, hey, I need to write something a little more upbeat. It's time to throw it in, I guess. So I played a few things that were less upbeat. But, yeah, one of my bandmates' name is Steve, and there's a particular little phrase that's become popular in the last, I don't know, some years. Hey, happy Monday, happy whatever. And somehow they all got mashed together in my feeble little brain, and a song came out of it. So if you've ever encountered any folks in the workplace who are just kind of overly, almost too enthusiastic and too happy all the time, okay, it's good to have them around. We need them all, right? But if you've also ever encountered anybody in the workplace, you go, I only see him for a couple minutes, I don't know what he does. And that's kind of what this song, it's just about this dude, basically. Hopefully it makes you feel good. You'll figure it out. I work in a cube farm, pouring stuff. My midweek man, I had enough. It just goes to slower. From slow, morale gets well pretty low. But there's a contractor guy, what's he about? Every Thursday he comes in and he goes back out, back to the offices with the bosses, and he's gone in 10 after he walks in. We don't know who he is or what he does. That's alright, because he's Friday Eve Steve. Makes you all smile like you can't believe when he walks in and flashes that grin and says, one more day to your weekend. We don't know why he comes or what he does. He never stays long enough. Too much, he walks in and out through the big box. He smiles and waves and helps us detox. We all feel good, he keeps us in the game. Funny thing is, we don't know his name. We call him Friday Eve Steve. He makes us all smile like you can't believe when he walks in and flashes that grin and says, one more day to your weekend. This guy is a walking bundle of hope. Think we dare miss him on Thursday? Nope, he's Friday Eve Steve. He makes us all smile like you can't believe when he walks in and flashes that grin and says, one more day to your weekend. He's Friday Eve Steve. He makes us all smile like you can't believe when he walks in and flashes that grin and yells, one more day to your weekend. Stop. Woo!
Very kind of you. I appreciate that. I probably should have told you that song's called what? Friday Easter. There you go. Sorry. So I wrote this next song walking my dog around the main parade field at Fort Bragg about 5 years ago at least. I retired 3 years ago. And I'm walking the dog and this tune pops in my head and I'm like, oh, that's good. I like that. And the lyrics were with it and everything. I'm like, wow, I kind of like that. And then I started writing and I just got the chorus like right away. And I started doing verses. I'm like, okay, good. And I got home and I wrote it all down. And I got it all figured out. And then 2 weeks later, I saw a commercial and I heard them singing the chorus. I had subliminally ripped off the chorus. But I wrote all my own verses. All the words are mine, but the tune, so I had to change it around quite a bit. Now it's legal now. It's not. I'm not going to get sued. Nobody's going to get sued. This is going to be on our next record. Is that last one for Ty Waterhouse? I've got a T-shirt and everything. But this song kind of represents our band's motto, which we kind of took from the movie Semi-Pro. Everybody love everybody, man. Come on. We all got to get through this together. And that's sort of what this song tries to embody. This song's called Send a Little. And you don't know it yet. You're going to be stuck with it the rest of the night at least. Might be weird for an old guy like me to be doing a pop song. I think Katie can make millions of dollars if she recorded this. Send a little love, send a little love to me. Send a little love, send a little love to me. I need your help, you need mine too. I've had my bad days, more than a few. That's when we help each other, yeah we do. Today for me, someday soon for you. Oh, send a little love, send a little love to me. Send a little love, send a little love to me. There's so much going on in this big old world. Everybody needs everybody else, and man, woman, boy, and girl. We all need every one of us, and a little bit more love, and a little bit more trust. Oh, send a little love, send a little love to me. Send a little love. Send a little love to me. See, walk up. yours too. All right. Am I done? I think I'm more than done. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it. We're done.
Well, thank you, Doug. Come on. Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. This is Ava, folks. She's downstairs making sure all of you guys are served properly. So, let her have some money in that. I'm just saying. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I hog moments like that, man. And then to get a gelato shake on top of that. Life is good. Very, very, very good. It is. Thank you, Tony, so much, man. I love what you did and sharing the moments with us and so forth. I want to let everybody know that we do this, as you can see, a lot of times, the last Monday of the month. Always. Next month, we'll be doing something special in the live stream. We're going to make it more of a open mic type live stream. So I'll be working with 10 people. I'll be doing the poetry and music, so it'll be more like a regular Monday night, except it'll be a live stream. So, I'm just letting you know that now. So, same rules apply though. Get to do at least 2 or 3. We shall see what happens. You folks can also, if you got questions, you can also send me down. I know you're watching out there live right now. You got comments, let them know what you're thinking, let them know how you feel. No, so while I'm holding this, it's not as good as my scotch, but thank you, Tony. I do like my scotch, and I don't take it with ice. I take it straight. I like nakedness, and whiskey is good to be naked. Our next artist is a young lady who is really a superly nice musician. I guess that word superly, maybe I made it up, but you know, I'm a poet. A poet can do things like that. If you don't believe me, ask Dr. Seuss. Anyway, she is one of heaven mothers. I've always enjoyed her work. She just seems to have a good way of feeling things. She's going to give us about 4 of her best, and I know she's ready. She's shy about it. Bring that shyness to the table. Miss Katie Hamilton. Woo!
Second. Hi. It's been more than a second. It's been a few seconds. Like you can say.
It's been a little while. It's been a while.
I got my volume tapped up. Hi.
Hello. Hi. Hello.
It's been a long time since I played in front of people. I was doing it every week for a while, so I was like, psh, I got it. And then, like today was it was last night actually. I was like, I have so much time to get ready for that. And then it was today, and I've been feeling jittery. So to endear myself to you all, I'm going to play an old one. It's the first love song I ever wrote. It's called Clark Kent, and I think it's cute. I like how you laugh at my jokes, you never really laugh. You just sort of smile and look away. You never want to feel loudly or have too much to say. At least not to me, anyway. One time I asked you what your type was, and then you described me. I had to turn away so you wouldn't see. Well, I don't think you meant to do that. You don't see me that way. But it's nice to think about that some days. What you don't know is I think that you're the world. You're beautiful, divine. I see you, but I always want more time. We talk about our moms, our dating lives, the news that guides our minds. What you don't know is I sometimes wish you were mine. He doesn't want to sing the song. You always maintain your composure, you're much better than me. 'Cause I'm sometimes one to cause a scene. Well, I don't think I want us to change, and I don't think we'd work. And I love how good of friends we are. I don't want you to think I'm jealous of any girl you date. We could have had our moment, but it can wait. But if she doesn't think you're perfect and love you how you are, then she's wrong. And also blind apparently. What you don't know is I think about your smile, it makes flowers bloom. I love you, love, but I don't wanna choose. The Superman's overrated anyway. I have no need to fly. I much prefer Clark Kent, the guy. What you don't know is I still feel like that kid who thought you were the sun. I can't think of one unkind thing you've ever done. So maybe when we're done being 25, or once we find our way, maybe a girl like me could be Lois Lane. I'm trying to get in the best seating situation. I feel like it's sliding away from me. At the Tuesday open mic I went to, the whole time I was like, no. Okay, I don't have a whole lot to say about the next one I'm going to do. I wrote it on piano, and no one said anything about it, but I am like, oh, it's so clunky on guitar, and I don't know why I shared that. I'm just letting you know where my head's at in this moment. It's called Please Consider. Burning shoulders, the pain residing inside your heart, it breaks just like the dawn. And blurry vision in the kitchen, we'll talk and cry till birds sing morning songs. And even though I'm reminiscing less, I feel you're never gone. I hear the song you used to sing to me at night. I hear the song. And should you ever get to feeling like you need to come home, well, please consider coming home to me. Unspoken troubles, you didn't earn them. You're just a kid back then, still time to grow. And when you told me, I wanted to believe, but you're in no state to give 3 words to me. And even though I'm reminiscing less, I feel you're never gone. I hear the song you used to sing to me at night. I hear the song. And if you ever get to feeling like you need to come home, well, you don't feel at home here, but from my point of view, you could have a place here I've cleared some space for you. So even though our lives are heavy, I still see you. I think you like the way I talk to you, I hear you. And when you need to scream and cope, I'll stay beside you. I'll be right here through all the memories that pain you. And even though I'm reminiscing less, I feel you whenever gone. I hear the song you used to sing to me at night. I hear the song. And should you ever get to feeling like you need to come home, please consider coming home. So I'm a little nervous for the next part. I was nervous for the first part, and now I'm nervous for the second part. Those are both a little older, and I've been writing new stuff, and I don't just wake up and decide I'm going to write a song today. If I could do that, I'd have a lot more. But every time I write one, it's because I need to feel better, not to like, I'm not like writing to be like, oh, people at open mic will like this one. I feel the need to give that disclaimer because it's about to get deeply political. Don't get mad at me. When I wrote this one, I was thinking about the inscription on the Statue of Liberty. Ellis Island, all that good stuff. It's called Alien Invasion. Reports are in and the threat is real. The border's weak and they're coming to steal. Not steal our money, our food, or our air, just freedom to breathe, and that isn't fair. Look to the fields and to our dismay. They're breaking their backs, $40 a day. Where you have a desk and an annual raise, but they're stealing the jobs and they're full of rage. Who cares if there's no food anymore? It's better they'd be in a cage at the border. You thought prices were high before, when reality hits, we'll see what's in store. It's an alien invasion, we're fighting for our lives. Hearing Spanish at the grocery store, it keeps me up at night. In a free and perfect nation, deserving of our pride. What used to be a melting pot is turning into ice. Criminals, gangs, and drugs flooding in, hurting our kids and trafficking. But frat boys never seem to get raided. Who do they blame? I'm sure it's not racist. One might have sold you some weed. What a great cause to strip liberties. And since we suddenly care about drugs, let's check on the drugged out Wall Street thugs. Cause crime doesn't count if your collar's white, and you're still for that matter if the price is right. Just ask Elon and his immigrant eyes how he got his wealth, and it was apartheid. That's $2. It's an alien invasion, we're fighting for our lives. Dia de los Muertos ruined fall, now Halloween ain't mine. In a free and perfect nation, deserving of our pride. What used to be a melting pot, turning into ice. You couldn't look me square in the face and say it's got nothing to do with race. Or you say you'd do anything for your kids when they do the same. It's a crime to forgive, but there's never not been a race to abuse. Whether Irish, Italians, Asians, or Jews. If you've been around born a little too soon, then you'd understand, cause it would have been you. It's an alien invasion, we're fighting for our lives, and we care about our citizens, well, as long as they live right. In a free and perfect nation, deserving of our pride. Well, bring your tired, huddled masses, and we will turn them into ice. That sounds like a positive response, and I'm so glad to see it. I've only played that in public one time, and it got decent reception. I was like, that's the kind of one someone's going to throw a brick at me in the parking lot over. Catch it. And
You had some great company.
joke's on you, I have a brick launcher in my car. Okay. Staying on theme. This one's a little more general. I wrote it some amount of time ago, within this calendar year. It's called Uneven Ground, and it's about how people think their lives are more important than other people's lives, just because they have money or an elected office or whatever. It's about that. Someone killed a homeless man, he choked him on the street, and the pigs all said he ain't that bad. They took him out to eat, but when someone killed a businessman with bloody hands himself, they put him down. It's uneven ground. A helpline for the safety of immoral millionaires, while the school kids flip their desks to hide from live rounds in the air. Dissenting don't do anything, they all ignore the wailing every sound. It's uneven ground. So there's no sense preserving this, it's never those deserving who get consequence or justice for the pain, the lies, and the murdering they do, and they'll kill you too. The fact is they don't care for us, the people's perfect voice. At least they used to fake the notion there was ever any choice. There is no choice. Fight for dropping litter, keep your air and heat turned down, all while corporate poisons everything. Decimates our towns, private rockets blow to bits and burn up everything around. It's uneven ground. So there's no sense preserving this, it's never those deserving who get consequence or justice for the pain, the lies, the murdering they do, and they'll kill you too. When you're sick and dying, all your claims have been denied. At least you won't have to decide between your hunger or your rent. So just sit by, and we'll all sit by. The enemy has never been the right, the left, the middle. It has always been, it always was, will always be the eagle. And when you're the one who's finally pushed around by those up there, you'll have to care, and you should have cared. So call me an extremist, but it's never those deserving who get dragged under the ocean, lit on fire, shot to death. They'll get through, but not me and you. The fact is they would kill us in cold blood to keep it up to bout a military or a rocket or a government. They'll never be like you, but what can you do? What can we do? It feels weird to just be like, bye.
What do you need it for?
To tell me to leave.
Sing one more.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
He's dropped the ball.
Okay, does anyone know the video game Fallout 3 specifically? Okay. Well, pretend you have. Say it's my favorite video game. Okay, I wrote. Oh, Neil's coming back in. Hey, Neil. Okay, I was like, I need a vamp hand or something. Okay, so there's this video game called Fallout 3, as aforementioned, and I had an idea for like, oh, I'm gonna write an album, and it's gonna be like music that anybody can listen to and like it, but if you're a Fallout fan, it'll be like, oh. So this is one called The Fallout. If I were to make an album, which I'm not, but if I were, this would be track 1. To slow it down so I can regain my breath. I don't think running further's gonna save us from death. Just take me by the hand and I'll distract you and rest. I never said I'd handle this the best. I'd hate to even see what we become in a week. Our parents always said these times are not for the meek. The future is unknowable, our ears start to bleed. There's nothing we can do now but scream. We're not the 1%, we're barely 30. I knew this day would come, but still it hurts me. We thought we'd save the world and those upstairs would do us right. But honey, are you shocked the bombs are dropping like dead right? 'Cause we've been falling for a long, long time now. And darling, you deserve to make it out. Now there's nowhere to run, no vault to hide now. At least I get to die right next to you in the fallout. The siren's getting louder, we just stay where we are. Nothing ever mattered and the end isn't far. I wanna give you comfort, I don't know how to start. My body's giving out and now it starts. We're not the 1%, we're only 30. I knew this day would come, but still it hurts me. We thought we'd save the world and those upstairs would do us right. But honey, I'm not shocked the bombs are dropping like dead right. 'Cause we've been falling for a long, long time now. And darling, you deserve to make it out. There's nowhere to run, no vault to hide now. At least I get to die right next to you in the fallout. We're not the 1%, we're average people. The leaders that they chose were old and feeble. The way they've killed us all is somehow legal. Been years since anything in life was simple. We're not put into wealth or into power. Our lives are never worth a damn at all. So I'll just look to you for the next hour and brace myself until we feel the fall. 'Cause we've been falling for a long, long time now. And darling, you deserve to make it out. Now there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide now. At least I get to die right next to you, right next to you. We've been falling for a long, long time now. And darling, you deserve to make it out. Now there's nowhere to run, no vault to hide now. At least I get to die right next to you, next to you in the fallout. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's been fun.
It's been real fun.
It's also been real fun. I was like, oh yeah, I can sing in front of people. And, you know,
Well,
I would have thought.
I've known Katie a long time. I've always enjoyed her work, especially the fact that she can bring so much of her original material to the table and not even have a book. You know what I'm saying? That's like incredible memory. So it's always something different.
On a good day.
Well, you know, today was a very good day for you then. I love that. And every day you've showed up has been a very good day. All right? So I got no quibbles about that. And are you a former veteran too, right? Yeah, she was in the Marine Corps. Okay, so.
You're up.
So, not too many Air Force people in the house. But I got to bring that to the mix. So thank you very much, darling. Such a wonder always to have you here. I want to let the folks know, the reason I'm going back and forth downstairs is because I've been checking stuff out on my phone for the live stream. And what I'm seeing is so cool because I don't see it on this screen, but when I get the phone out and look, they actually give me lyrics. It's captions for what you're saying. So people are getting blessed to hear what you're saying and read it, and so it just goes around incredible. You're getting some great views and great comments. People are loving what's going on, and that's a whole lot different, man. This has never been a show about trying to be too much of anything. We've always taken pride in, as someone had mentioned, she was nervous about presenting her work and everything. Well, this is not a judgment zone, okay? First of all, we're not hiring you to do anything. You come here of your own free will to share with us your passion of your poetry and your music, your privilege and your pain. We're here to listen, and somebody won't feel something. If you do it right, somebody will feel something. Ain't that right? So, I just want you to know I feel something every time because I've known a lot of you guys and girls for years. It makes a wonderful thing happen. Now, I'm gonna let you fellas come on up and get set up here because I know you're gonna take a little time. I'm gonna let our next guys come up and put their stuff together. It's a shame. But I guess you'll have to represent very well. This next guest of mine is he's getting his stuff set up. I met him a while back at one of these like open jams, and I thought it was so cool because he had these great finger work. And I was like, oh man, this is so awesome. And then to find out he's a contractor that does good work, because I've seen some of his work and he showed photos and stuff. It's like, wow, you really need to be careful because you got great fingers. You don't want anything happening to those hands. And I hadn't seen him for a while, and I was so very happy to have him back tonight. He brought his brother with him. Unfortunately, his brother didn't bring to get his bass. But they do have a group, a band, and you'll find most of their work on YouTube. But I'll present that to you just a short. You'll see it underneath and all that good stuff. But right now we got the little sounds of Mr. Nick and myself over here. And you know, all our music here is always original. We do not do any covers on the live stream for various reasons. One is I don't want somebody popping up talking about copyright. But you can't copyright what I wrote. Okay? So, all you other guys, stay out of my business. Make me happy. Makes me smile. I think I'm gonna last a while. If you come knocking on my door, you won't be knocking anymore. I won't do anything stupid. I just let you know. It's an original show. Original show. This comfort zone of mine is mine. Sometimes I have a wild hell, which I don't have very much of anyway. But when I do, I got friends who just like to play. So we're getting together, man. As you can see, these guys kind of feel each other in the rock and roll in action. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna just let him do what he do. I'll probably just sit in too. But I'll let him introduce you to what he's got going on and all that good stuff. That'll be Mr. Henry Knight.
Hello.
Hello.
It's great to be back here. I don't get to come here often. I've been going on a lot of musical adventures recently with the band I was playing with, and he introduced my brother, also my bass player. If I would have known, we would have brought the bass. But you can check us out on YouTube at Steelbird Fly. And then I got my son here, and that's Tommy.
Yeah.
And I'm up here with these guys. I didn't really, I'm more of like an improv kind of guy, but I just make little kernels of songs, so I come out here every once in a while and jam with these guys, which is nice so far. that came from me drunkenly trying to think I could be a fiddle player one day. So
Was it good whiskey? Okay.
good enough.
Good enough. Got you thinking he was a fiddle player.
I think I'm gonna do this next one. It's for a special dog named Daphne. Actually, the first time I played here was like 2017, and I came up here with this song, and I'd never played here before, and it was the first night I met this guy, and he just like literally did this whole like 10-page poem to it immediately. He was like, "Yeah, I just made that up," and I was like, "Wow, nice. I gotta pay you to come put it on there sometime."
Oh, yeah. I kind of go with the flow of things, folks, because I have people signed up and to be a part of this. Sometimes situations happen where they don't get a chance to make it to the mix, and I understand that. And I'm very happy because I'm a flexible guy. one thing I've always learned is that whenever I make an idea, if I don't have flexibility to it, it's not going to work. Because there are unexpected circumstances and situations that make it that way. That's life. So, I got Mr. Jimmy Muffley back here. Woo-hoo! Mr. Jimmy Muffley, would you come forward, please?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna seize this moment because as the captain of the ship, you make decisions. I'm the captain of the ship. I make a decision. I ride with it. I'll make Mr. Muffley come on into this thing here. This is still Henry Knight and the Steel Flybird show. We just add a little improv to the mix. Because I've got Mr. Jimmy Muffley and the gentleman behind me, let me make a little statement here. Mr. Mark Duce Thomas was recently honored at Sacred Stadium by the Woodpeckers and the community for being our hometown hero. Let's give him a hand. And he is a hometown hero, and I was like, now play guitar hero, and somebody sang it. So, this is about to become a very impromptu moment. Okay.
A happy note.
You already know.
We are on a happy note tonight, ain't we?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Happy days. I was watching one of them shows. What is it? When you have a problem with war, PTS. Yeah, I was watching that. I go, you know what? I think I got that stuff. I think I seen too much. I ain't seen, blown up people, but I just seen a bunch of like AIDS kids dying, and I've been a missionary and kind of stuff, and I just seen a lot of stuff, and it's like, wow. Yeah, I walked into a grocery store one day, and the vegetables upset me because I just come back from Romania and they were hungry, and these kids, it was at the end of winter, so the crops had to come in. So this lady was selling 5 little carrots on a can at the fruit market. And I'm like, what? They had a big pile of cabbages. I mean, a whole mountain of cabbages, but these 5 carrots. And I was like, man. I came home and I went to the grocery store and I was like weird now. Like I just couldn't take vegetables. Went to my church and I couldn't stand a clean bathroom because it was so filthy. Over there, it's like, when I come back here and see what we got and what they got, that's messed up. But here's a happy time. Because we need an answer. I mean, tonight we need answers. And I think it's blowing up stuff. That seems to be what we end up doing when we don't get our way. We blow something up. Burn something down. If it don't quite go our way. My problem, I've been on both sides of the fence. now.
See, so now,
You can do it.
I
There
can
we
do
go.
this, well, I was trying to do this thing anyway. But, hey, look, like I said, this kind of wide open. So I invited Jimmy up here, get a hold of some action. But I'm going to bring in our hometown hero. Because I think he deserves to be up here with the rest of them. So let's bring in Mr. Mark Duce Thomas.
I'll be back.
You pretty good. What's up, Facebook? Well, this is so. It is such a wonderful thing to have all these musicians up here are pretty doggone good. And I mean, I'm gonna say that girl over there, but you know what I mean. She's hot. She's hot. She's got good stuff. Jimmy, always a pleasure. Radar, well, you took me to that other place. I tell you, man. My man Henry. I'm gonna do an original song now. It's one of my favorites. In the groove, y'all. This room is empty, not a sound could be heard. No whispers in the air, not a single word. A gentle breeze, a soft white light, a smile on my face, a beautiful sight. A time to wonder, what can I do? My heart skips a beat every time I think of you. Every time I see your face, just wanna be with you. I think of you. When the rain goes pouring down, I go around and around and around and around. When I think of you. When I think of you. Here we go. Like the smell of your sweet perfume, the scent that drives me wild when you enter the room. I just wanna hold you, I just wanna hold you tight, and squeeze the love out of you with all my mind. Every time I see your face,
Well. Just too hot. That was too hot. Too hot.
That's too much winding down, yeah.
Because, well, while I'm running for myself, I got blues sometimes, I know. Hey, Tony, send that go home right there. Now, Tony's a drummer, and so is my man Jimmy back there. I don't know what I'm gonna find myself doing right now. Got $5 in my pocket. I gotta get 10 more somehow. Well, that woman I've been seeing, she got bad attitude. Woman I've been seeing, she's got a bad attitude. Won't let me do nothing but cry and moan. But someday I'm gonna break free, and I'll be on my own. Well, she told me that she loved me. She told me she loved me true. So I pay her for the ride. Nothing else I could do. I was a young man, I didn't know the better man. I was 15, 16 years old. But it's a hard time climbing up from somebody that's been giving you the blues. Blues in the morning, blues in the night, blues every morning, blues every night. I should have known better, that there'd been no getting better. Better than for myself. But one day I'm gonna break free, and I can screw my life in by myself. Somebody tell me something about that. How about you, Lily? So you see, I went down to juke joint one Saturday night, and I had my mind set on getting really wasted. So I bought me about a $5 shot. I was in a big glass, and I was sipping and drinking and sipping and drinking. And my boy came up to me and said, "Man, I just walked out the back door and I see your girl hanging on something in the parking lot." I said, "What?"
and she was hugging up and kissing on him. And at first I thought it was you, but then he had hair. I said, oh, okay. So I finished out my $5 drink, and I went to the back door and I peeked my head around the corner. Sure enough, she was laughing and giggling. And he was just a tickler. She laughing, giggling, he tickling. I made up my mind right then and there. I'm glad I didn't have a gun in my hand. I didn't want to do no stage time for that girl to blow my mind like that. She ain't real good. I got better things to do. So I looked at my boy and I said, man, you know you're right. Can you help a brother out? He said, what do you want? I said, $5. What did you know the drink? He said, ain't you gonna do something about it? I said, no. It's already done. She gonna handle him. I'm gonna handle that scotch over there. Hey, there's gonna be a time when you're gonna eat with that too. I don't care where you go. There's gonna be a time when you'll meet me. But you won't even know that I'm the one who makes you happy. The one who makes you smile. The one who carries you. My, that's a mile. But one thing for certain, I'm gonna break the news from you soon. You know that is. Yeah, that's how I come home. Complaining. Always complaining. I don't cook right, I don't dress right, I don't look right. I knew that. Why she, she telling me something I don't know. I mean, something she wants a guy to do. So, I know I'm gonna be leaving here soon to find myself my happy home. Well, I know I'm gonna be leaving here soon to find myself a brand new home. I'll do better. Once I'm on my own. One more time, fellas. I'll do much better. Once I'm on my own. Thank you for that improv moment. Thank you, General Mr. Henry Knight. Yeah! Mr. Tony Harris. Mr. Nick Pritchard. Mr. H.C. Thomas. Also, much love to Mr. Jimmy Muffley back there. So, folks, I guess that winds us down. But thank you so much for being a part of this job. This live jam. Man. We love doing that stuff any way you like it. So, be sure to remember tomorrow night, for those of you here in the Fayetteville area, we will be down at the Vibe Gastro Park tomorrow at 6 doing that. So, come down and cheer out, get some good food. Baby. We need a good anyway. You're Marine, I can't do that. But anyway, I ain't got no time for that, man. She's a Marine.
it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but it's the end of that show. Good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. It's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but it's the end of the show. Good night, sweetheart. Good night. Thank you, ladies.
Thank y'all.
All right.
Always a thrill. Always a thrill. I mean, Tony called me out.
Appreciate being up. Thank you.
He said, you need to
I gotta really make it the boards out, so my feet are here.
come out from the bottom of the gym. I know